Okay, hello, I'm here to talk to you today about my experience in summer music festivals. Now, my first experience was one of my favourites. It was on the Mediterranean coast of Spain, and it was obviously on the beach. It was absolutely amazing. But the worst thing probably was that on one day we were asleep on the beach. You know, as you can imagine, it's really hot, and we'd sit up all night listening to this great band, and then we were just asleep because, you know, on the beach, because our tent was so hot, you just couldn't sleep in it. It was awful. So sleeping on the hot sand, and then all of a sudden this massive block of ice comes out of nowhere, and we're like, wow, a block of ice. And as it starts to melt, all these strange objects just melt as it just come out the block of ice. It's quite incredible. But we realised later that this was all part of the show. I've got to say something that it really was something that I enjoyed quite a lot. Moving on, my next experience was in Bilbao. We had a 3-day, I got a 3-day ticket off a friend of mine. I'm very lucky to receive it. And personally, I think that was one of the best bits of the whole thing, because, you know, free ticket, it's great. But obviously the worst thing is that as Bilbao is in the north of Spain, the weather is not so great. A bit like England during winter, so that was quite bad because it was quite rainy. And also, I was on a hill. That's where our tent was, on a hill, and every time we tried to go to sleep, even though we didn't really sleep much, my friend would always kind of roll on top of me, so it wasn't the best thing in the world. And my last one was in the north of Portugal. It was a 13-hour bus ride to get there, though, and then after 13 hours, 2 hours on a bus. And then, to make it even worse, we got lost. So someone had to find us and actually take us to the campsite. And the first 2 days were raining, and it didn't make the experience any worse, because it was still 2 amazing days and probably the best festival of my life. So yeah, in conclusion, in relation to festivals, they are absolutely amazing, and I strongly suggest that all of you go this summer, because you will have a lot of fun, but you will not sleep a lot. So if you're a sleepy person, maybe it's not best you don't. Thank you.